Hi, my name is Emily Lowell, and today I would like to talk to you about the issue of political corruption in government. Most people do not see this as a very big issue, but they are blind to the harm it can cause to society. A big thing people don't realize is that corruption is sort of like a plague that has been around since the early empires and has thrived to present day, and it seems there is no cure in sight for this disease. From country to country, there are people in power making under-the-table deals and doing shady things for personal gain. The vast amount of examples of political corruption that happen all over the world were very hard to choose from to give you examples, but these examples are some of the most noteworthy and recent cases from all over the world. Recently, California State Senator Leland Yee was arrested on bribery and corruption charges by the FBI. It is believed that the president pro tempore of the California State Senate, Darrell Steinberg, is the mastermind and influential character behind the crimes committed by Yee. These men are some of the most powerful men in California. It should be noted that Yee was up for the Democratic nomination for Secretary of State, which gives him access to the votes and so many more powerful things that he doesn't already have. And to put a politically corrupt man in this position would be very dangerous for the country. Another example is in Chicago, Illinois. It seems as though corruption is expected in government. Although the people know of the corruption, they do little to stop it. According to Paul Simon Public Policy Institute at the Southern Illinois University, in a recent poll, nearly 90% of Illinois voters believe corruption is typical in state government. In Illinois, 4 out of 5 past governors have been sentenced to prison. 60% of the 90% who know there is corruption recognize it has affected their daily life. In India, a once poor man and recent millionaire is an example of the effect power can have on a man in making him corrupt. His name is B. Sriramulu. Once a selfless man, he is now on trial for murder and is tied with an Indian mining scandal which has lost hundreds of Indians their jobs. You may be asking yourself why this is so bad, that as long as the government protects the rights of its people and keeps their nation thriving, then what does it matter? Firstly, it damages the reputation of a nation that was built and fought for by the brave. Secondly, it can lead to total mistrust of governments by the people. This could lead to uprising or civil war or even insurgency. Lastly, these corrupt officials could lead to no good for the country. Rather than teaching our children honesty and character, we show them that to get what you want, you must do whatever necessary to get to the top. This leads to dishonesty and even more corruption. The fact that officials can get away with doing what they please to make personal gains should be viewed as a bigger issue than it is now. I highly encourage you to be more informed about the people you elect into your local government and even the national governments, because that is a big way to cut down on corruption. Because once you research their past and what they really believe in and examples of them showing what they believe in, then you'll be more knowledgeable about who you should vote for and what you should stand for. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. I hope it informed you of the mass political corruption all over the world and how, if untamed, will spread until honesty is no longer a real thing, and how it can leave the country in turmoil. I hope my speech also made an impact on the way you vote for leaders and to be much more informed. Thank you.